everybody? I'm Jeremiah McKill, your favorite sports analyst with
James Sherwood.
And y'all finna get served with J&J Sports, the big episode 50. How you feeling, James?
A whole year of broadcast and 50 episodes and ready for 50 more.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely. Before we even get started, I want to say, man, I appreciate you, man. Just everything, just believing in the vision. And, you know, we're going to keep going. Thank you, man.
I appreciate you, too.
Let's do it. But, yeah, we're going to dive right into it. We ain't going to waste no time at all. So, the first topic we got up is NBA basketball. So, one of the legends in time named Isiah Thomas, he has made his way back into the league. Have you heard anything about him?
Yeah, this was an exciting development for the NBA, for sure. His return?
Yes. His last time in the league was in 2022 in April with the Charlotte Hornets in a G League. He was hoping that was his shot to, you know, get back in the actual league, but it didn't quite happen like that. And it was just frustrating for him. You know what I mean? He did everything he possibly could, but the fact that he didn't give up, it just shows a lot. You know, a lot of players would have probably stopped trying at that point.
Maybe like hung it up at that point.
Yeah.
Gone on to broadcasting, coaching.
Something
like
else, something like that. So he signed a 10-day contract with your team, James, the Suns.
That's right.
How do you feel about, like, when you heard about that?
I'm happy. I'm happy that we have a pro like that on the Suns now. And, you know, plenty of experience, so he's going to be a mentor.
To, definitely. And then y'all have an official point guard, you know. So it's him and KD. I can't wait to see it work. But just to get us started, man, how big was this contract for Isiah Thomas? Just the fact that he got this opportunity with the Suns. And
this was major for him. And he had to put in some work to be able to, you know, show out and be able to get this contract, too. The Suns, they want to go for a playoff push here. And I think they're thinking that Thomas is the guy to help them out.
He's definitely the guy. Definitely guy. He has that experience, you know. He can definitely teach these young players like Booker and KD, and if they can all click, man, it's a problem for sure. It was very big, especially because the fact that how much work he had to put into even for them to look in his direction to, okay, let's try it with him, let's try again.
And at that age too, I mean, there's probably more effort that you have to put in.
You got to remain healthy. You know what I mean? Keep working and. Yeah, versus a young player to where it's it's easier. But yeah, no, I'm happy for him. I'm definitely happy for him. Yeah, man. Just to get on our next one, based on his history and achievements, does he deserve to be like the starting lineup for the Suns?
I think they should maybe ease him in a little bit. Let's see how he does after a couple games. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if they have a couple practices and they have confidence, then they should put him in the starting lineup right away.
Yeah, definitely. Just to kind of see the difference. Or maybe he can be like the closer.
That's true.
He shoots good threes. He's a good shooter. He knows how to work the inside, so he can definitely be a closer.
They give him plenty of rest and bring him out when it's most important.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. Kind of like Russell Westbrook. He's kind of a closer too. But yeah, he most definitely deserves to be in the starting lineup. Most importantly, they needed a point guard more than anything. They had KD. He's mostly the shooter. Devin's kind of like the point guard, but I feel like Isiah, he has more experience.
Oh, of course. And they really haven't been exactly the same since Chris Paul had left. He really helped them out. He brought them all the way to the finals.
Yeah. No. He left Chris Paul left a big dent for them. You know, but I feel like Thomas can definitely fill that dent in.
Pick up the slack.
Pick it back up. So if we kind of get in his achievements, man, he was leading the Pistons to 2 NBA titles. He had a second team award, 2 Pac-12s, and a 2-time All-Star. So if he can get them to the championship, just this one, you think he'll stop? Like, if he can get them to a ring, you think he'll keep playing, or you think?
That's a good question. It's always wonderful to go out on top like that. Yeah. So I guess it just depends on how he's feeling and stuff. But I feel like mentally he's there. He's locked in and he's focused to be able to get picked up by a team kind of mid-season, and he's definitely going to make a impression.
And we've seen a lot of these trades mid-season and how they're working out. Like Rozier, he's working out with Miami, man. Yeah, it's pretty much working out. So I think that's going to be the same situation with him, to be honest. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about just Isiah Thomas in his trade. And then in this topic of, man, what is the overall message with his story that can help everyone all over the world, not just with sports? Like the fact that he can, even when he was dealing with adversity and all of this stuff, he kept pushing.
Age is just a number. So, I think this goes out also to our audience. Never let anybody tell you that you're too young or too old to do anything.
That's
just
right.
Keep trying.
Keep trying. Don't matter what age, just start. And kind of just to add on what you saying, James. Yeah, I feel like, keep going. After God gives you an answer, you just never give up. You keep going, because if he closed one door, it's another door that's going to open. For example, man, I could give us, man, the fact that we was able to make it to episode 50. Dylan, you guys, mind you, we was at the UHD station first, and they kind of stopped, slowed down with us, you know what I mean? And we could have just stopped right there, but we was virtual, consistently getting numbers, and then we got our next studio. So that just shows you we was determined to.
And we had both graduated, so it was time for a change, a new studio. And I've seen our growth, too, over the past year, and it's definitely impressive.
Definitely skyrocketing.
And we only took 2 weeks off this year, y'all, to
2 weeks.
show
2
50
weeks.
episodes in a year or so.
Yeah. And we just starting for y'all. But, yeah, that's just a prime example. Just overall, guys, just never give up. It's just simple. Before I get into our next topic, of course, I got a few sports news of the days for us. So Justin Fields, he's going to be a backup quarterback for Russell Wilson in the Steelers. This is big.
This is big. It's really important for the Steelers, too, to find a quality backup like this.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I thought he was going to be a starter, Fields. But,
me too. I mean, and I kind of was thinking that, too, but it's like, are they going to put Wilson under him? I don't know, but I think he needs to be a backup, though. Just in case Wilson is not really delivering, because we can't just expect him to, if he's not doing his job. Okay, we know Fields is, because when he was with the Bears, yeah.
And this is his third team in like 2 or 3 years, too.
And it makes sense. I mean, he's a young talent, and, if he's not working with a team, if they don't have everything to kind of get him to where because I'm sure he wants a championship.
Of course.
He can be that for the Steelers with Mike Tomlin, a great coach.
And maybe he'll be able to have Russell Wilson as that mentor, and he'll be able to help him out.
Yeah. So that's definitely a big thing. Our next one is Lonzo Ball. He's officially been cleared to play again. We kind of talked about him in our past episodes with him and Stephen A. and everybody had their comments, but he's cleared now, and I think he's going to go off.
Yeah, I agree, and I hope he's able to just stay healthy and stay out there.
Me too. And then last thing, Joe Flacco and the coach, they agreed to a 1-year deal, $8.7 million for him, $4.5 million guaranteed.
This is interesting because this is almost the flip side of the Justin Fields, Russell Wilson situation. Because you have the established veteran who is a Super Bowl winner, but he's now backing up Richardson over there with the Colts. So that'll be interesting.
I can't wait to see how it plays out. I definitely can't wait to see how it plays out. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about Joe Flacco and just all those news topics. But we're going to get into our next topic.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.